We are HWE Group 1 and here are our team members. We aim to produce natural and synthetic dye for the textile industry. Our first product is the natural yellow dye extracted from onion skin at 500 ton yearly. Next, we also manufacture a synthetic dye, the reactive black pipe, at 1500 ton and monoethylene glycol as a byproduct at 120 tons per annum. Our production facility is located strategically at Taman Perindustrian Selamat. The ongoing trade war between China and US has placed Malaysia in a difficult position, affecting the import and export of many goods, including dye.
India and China are the two powerhouses of dye manufacture in the textile industry, which are exported to Malaysia and other countries such as the US. As Malaysia has potential growth in the dye industry, we can reduce our dependency on the imports of dye, generating revenue and growing the economy through new opportunities. The Malaysian's IPI increment shows a significant growth at 5.8% in the textile and apparel industry, highlighting the increasing demand of the dye commodity. Furthermore, the reactive dye market shows a projected linear growth from year 2017 to 2025.
Our strengths lie in the high market share for reactive dye and less waste to be treated from natural dye. However, we face an inconsistent feedstock supply for natural dye and fluctuating market price for the synthetic dye. The production of natural dye has low feedstock costs. We have many potential customers as well as competitors in the dye industries. For natural yellow dye production, onion skins will be collected and transported to our production site. Then, the onion skins travel on a conveyor belt before being crushed into a powder form and mixed with a solution of ethanol and water. The mixture undergoes heating for a short period of time before the natural yellow dye is produced. For the synthetic dye production, acetylene, chlorosulfonic acid, sodium bisulfite, and ethylene oxide are mixed together completely. This will then form vinyl sulfone-parabase ester. Further reaction with sodium nitrite and H acid will produce the reactive black 5 dye.
Our plant contains corrosive liquids such as concentrated sulfuric acid, which are hazardous and may cause chemical burn and death to our employees. Thus, proper PPE are required to protect the employees, while proper maintenance is also important. In the event of cooling system failure, the reactor will experience high temperature increase leading to pressure buildup and eventually explosion. Pressure relief valves and pressure alarm are installed, and a control system will cease the operation to prevent pressure buildup.
After overcoming the safety issues, we also need to ensure the project is profitable. We have done an economic analysis and produced a cumulative cash flow graph with a forecast for the next 22 years. Furthermore, we have also determined our payback time, return of investment, net present value, and internal rate of return, which demonstrates the feasibility of the project. Here are a few potential business scenarios. In the trade war, if Trump decides to ban import from China, this will open the opportunity for us to export our product to the US, which will improve our overall economic analysis. In the near future, the Malaysian government may decide to ban the production of synthetic dye. This will affect our economic indicators as such. Then the focus will shift to natural dye production instead.
The existence of our plant will provide more job opportunities to the local community. We also practice and comply to the domestic labor laws and regulations, such as not exceeding maximum working hours per day and minimum wage. To address the concern of the public, our company will hold an engagement session to convey the control measure on the negative impacts. Lastly, the powder dye produced is utilized in textile industry, where it will eventually end up in the landfill, whereas the sludge will be sent to quality alarm for treatment before being disposed of. The wastewater of our plant goes through wastewater treatment, where it is treated and deionized before recycling back to the process.
Trust in us, work with us, dye with us. Thank you for watching our video.